Let's continue playing Open XCOM, the XCOM files. When we last left off, we're starting to somewhat justify our existence. I.e., we captured a few people who might be part of gangs, and we've seen a couple of UFOs as we've been flying around. So, you know, the truth is mid. Potentially. Anyway, we have another mission which hopefully is going to be daytime. It is! So we were missioning the facility. Some people were found butchered, seen by wild animals. So, again, like the last mission, our priority is definitely not capture. We'll do it if we can, but our priority really is to deal with this problem. So, Aegon, do you have enough for a medkit? Not if we want you to have ammo, and you might need ammo depending on what we're up against here. So, we'll make sure you are equipped as such. Mr. Hawk does not need the electric flare, does not need the torch. He can carry the medkit around with him, but he does need a gun. So, Glock and some ammo. I guess we shouldn't need multiple TAs, but we might need multiple Glock ammo. Right, Connor doesn't need that. We'll have the Beretta. And some additional ammo there as well. Fire extinguisher weighs 9. For the sake of amusement, Connor, you've got the fire extinguisher. And then we got the Colt. Let's case pistol, make sure you've got your club, make sure you've got ammo, and you've got a medical bag. Okay, yeah, seems fine. We do have a spare gun, so can we hold the spare gun? Aegon can hold a spare gun, just in case. You never know sometimes. You never know. Okay. So, there are a lot of them, and they are spiders. This is not going to be fun. Alright, so we see 3 spiders on the right way over there. Let's head off. Let's put snapshots on. Very much on. Again, they shouldn't be counterattacking us, but equally, they're currently out of range. Alright, so let's advance. How many times do you need for an aimed shot? 16. Alright. Agent N, take the shot. 4% chance. I'm not going to take a 4% shot. So we're just going to advance for the moment. Keep the snap as an option, I suppose. Actually, no, don't keep the snap as an option. We're not going to need it. We're in a position to make sure we see them. Agent O'Hawk will move up to there, because you still have a aimed shot from that point. Yeah, I don't think it's worth firing wildly here. We know there's civilians on the map. One in front of us, actually. Are you armed with anything, or are you just... No, you're an unarmed civilian. Perfect. Some of them have some of them obviously are armed, and that is kind of useful for us. Alright, Connor. We see Spitter. Can you deal with Spitter? 28. Okay, these are worth firing with. You missed, however, that was still a worthwhile shot. Aegon, you need to get a lot closer because you are armed with a shotgun. I don't know if you're thinking about spiders, but you need to get over it. Alright, reactions happen. There are 4 spiders, and including the purple one, 5, 6. There are at least 6 of them. At least 6. Okay. Thankfully, they seem to be grouped up at the moment, but okay. So, Connor, you had a reasonably accurate shot the last time here. Let's see. 22. We can go for this one that's closest, actually. 43%. Yeah, remember when we got the spare gun? I think we needed it. Okay, 1 down. It's also not bleeding. It just tanked the hit. That's the problem. New bunkle. Right, one down. Yeah, let's not waste snapshots at the moment. They're a long way away, and they didn't move very far, but I don't know whether that's just because of their weird movement logic or what. Either way... Alright, 2 1 in 5 shots didn't work. So our best person for actually dealing with this is probably going to be Aegon, because obviously the way the shotgun works, but we need to be cautious. We also don't know that we're not going to get randomly ambushed from a different direction here. You need 14 for a snapshot, so we'll keep that up. If we keep all the civilians alive on this mission, it's going to be amazing. And there might only be one, and I'm kind of secretly hoping that that is the case. See, they're not determined to move too close to us at this point. You're dead. But yeah, alright, duck. Let's increase our accuracy a little bit and see if we can do any kind of shots here. So you see 2. One's out of range, one's there. Only 17%. Yeah, it's not good enough. We're going to need to move closer. Aim shot 27. 27's about what I would say is fair for a shot at this stage. I'm just concerned about the one that's different colored, because different colored things are always more powerful. True science fact. Okay. Let's go with Connor then. Let's move you up to there. Okay, so 10 on you. Half shot. Ah, missed. Alright, Aiden Newbunkle. Forward. So your gun does the most damage. That's why we want to be reasonably certain of the shots we're taking. 43%, those fine. Alright, the giant spider took the hit, 43. Is bleeding. Probably is going to bleed to death here. Alright, Aegon. We need you to get closer. Because for some reason... Actually, you know what we should do with Aegon, actually, rather than mess around with this? We know we're not going to use the Tase pistol until absolute last second. So we're going to set him up to actually get this Glock into his hand. Because weirdly, the small shotgun is one-handed. No, it is two-handed. Oh, okay. That would be accuracy penalty, but I think that's going to be better than... Ignore me then. For some reason I thought that was a one-handed weapon. Well, they're moving closer, and that means... we take the shot. Okay, one down. Shadowhawk. So the closest one currently is this one. But I've only hit it once with that accuracy rating, so huzzah. Connor them. Half chance. Alright, not enough time yet for anything further, but it has taken a bit of a battering from us, in all honesty. Let's move up a little closer with Newbunkle and see what we can do with this. So 13, 37, not enough time units. Snap, and if so, what's the snap accuracy? 1 in 5. I think we're just going to move up here and sort of just set ourselves up a little bit more. Good news is the civilian hasn't decided to randomly walk into this mess, so that's helping us out a little bit as well. Alright, Agent Newbunkle then. What is your accuracy on this guy? 43%. Let's duck. Take the 45. Alright, 3 shots. Assume it's wounded. It is. So we could probably justifiably leave that alone for the moment. Move up. And get 28% on this guy. Not enough tiny units. And duck and wait. Made himself a little bit of a target. Connor moves up. So now I am kind of thinking the capture game now. If we can get one of them, that would be useful, but I'm not going to prioritize it if it comes to that. But for the moment, they have mostly stayed back, so I'm kind of inclined to just, you know, see what happens. One of them's bleeding, so one of them will die. We need to make sure we know which one that is. Okay. So that's the one that's bleeding to death, so we can probably try and ignore that one. Oh wait, 2 of them are bleeding to death. Okay, so we have wounds on 2. We also have the attack on this one. And this one. Okay. So let's snapshot save. Not enough tiny units for the aimed, but we should be able to manage this. Okay, so 3 of them are bleeding. And Agent Connor is going to move up to here with the view to start stunning them. Agent Newbunkle is going to take a shot at the closest one. Largely because I don't want it to be there. And reload. Yeah, so with 1 bleeding, we can also potentially capture using the same thing as last time. The problem is if they bleed to death versus bleed to unconsciousness, and we haven't put any stun damage on any of them. So that would just be random chance if we managed it up to this point. Let's just move up. They're unsure, aren't they? They know something's going on. Alright. So, one of these we want to kill. Probably the one on that side of things. Didn't work. Alright. Duck. Okay. Let's move up for you as well. So the hope is it starts moving a little closer to us, and we can work from that. That one's still bleeding, so we're hoping that that will be fine. Yeah, now we're going to start taking the risk to capture one of these. It moved closer. All right. We're not going to get much better with this then. Aim shot. How many points of movement do we need? We need quite a few. So basically, by moving here, we have 1 chance. This could go hilariously wrong. This has gone hilariously wrong. 16. 1 chance. Egan doesn't even have his stun thing equipped at the moment, so we might have to now shoot to save the idiots' lives. Oh, this is going to go so badly wrong. I know too much about XCOM tactics for this to work. That should not have worked. Just going to say that now. That should not have worked. But well done, Noob Uncle. You actually managed to save the day here. If we kill the other one, I think we actually survived this with a capture. No, we got corpses recovered rather than anything like that. But we did save the last civilian. All enemies killed, all corpses recovered. Some stat increases for everybody. Cavalier achievement for everybody involved. That was a successful attack on some bugs. Now, though, we need to do 2 more missions. And the way I think about it is the Strange Life Form is 150. The actual Cult Apprehension is 200. So we're probably going to focus on that one, even though that spawns sooner. Commander, I know these past weeks have been pretty stressful for you. I also know about that last fruitless interrogation, which probably didn't help either. Therefore, as a medical officer, I recommend these brightly coloured pills for my personal design. Take one after breakfast and in the morning. They'll make you feel much better. Trust me, they are thoroughly tested. Oh dear. We gained nothing out of that. Alright, that's fine. I guess we researched the Mega Scorpion, which we did capture alive, so maybe we'll get some information out of that. Who knows? Okay, so we had a despawn. We also have some more crop circles. Okay. We're going to have to go now because we just don't have the ability for this. So the crew is these 4, really. Marishan is back, so we're going to replace Not Alien Jim with Mara for this one. Equipped as before. It might be an idea to start actually putting some heavier weapons on here. We don't have a lot of options in terms of heavier weapons, but we do actually have proper shotguns. And since the small shotgun is 2-handed anyway, this makes a sort of sense. So let's bring in 4 shotguns. Let's check there. So 15 times 5 versus small shotgun, 15 times 7. Rather short, but can be concealed under loose clothing. Action shotgun can't be. Ah, maybe that's going to slow us down. Oh, maybe that's why we can't do it. Yeah, maybe sort of just purchasing an extra couple just so we got some additional ones on base. Well, not on base, but, you know, additional ones on the mission. Because against sort of, if we're not capturing, shotgun is kind of a useful weapon. Anyway. Let's go. Let's not go. So we lost our timing on that one, but that's unfortunately the way this goes. Strange life form. Well, as mentioned, we're probably going to take an extra shotgun along for this one. Plus some ammo, just because. I'd like to take an extra Colt as well, actually, because they've proven reasonably effective. Intercept then. Plan 2. Go and find out what's going on with that. Small shotgun has arrived, along with some ammo. The ranking members of the Black Lotus are fanatically loyal to the cult and well-trained in hand-to-hand combat, though they also use firearms. They're recruited from various countries and social groups and still live their normal lives as not to expose their cover. They're somewhat monks more than ordinary citizens. Apart from poetical forms of worship, they possess little useful information. But the devotion to the Black Lotus is more than enough reason to apprehend them. We have gained the stats for a katana. Black Lotus Network. So that's sort of a next sort of level we can go for here. We do have additional things we can go and research for that. But I'm kind of more interested in actually following up with some of these corpses we're finding. Especially giant spiders. We want to know everything we can about them. We can produce katanas. Interesting. Is it worth buying engineers just to produce katanas? Possibly. But we're not going to do it. Daytime! We lucked out. Okay, Vanty. So it should be more or less the same kind of setup as last time. I don't mind Marishan having both, in all honesty. You can always put the thing down. He can also hold a Glock for the same reason that we had the spare Glock last time. Dylan. Dylan's shotgun is probably a sensible decision in truth. So make sure we have enough ammo for both of them, actually. And yeah, rather than the medical bag, we're going to just put an extra Glock and some ammo on, just in case. In fact, actually, that's probably a more useful quick draw slot. Okay, well, let's just hope everything else is fine. Oh, god darn it, more giant spiders! What is it with you people and your giant spiders that are actually starting a lot closer to us this time? Right. That's a worry. Could have probably gone to try and stun that, in truth. Let's have a quick look at the map here. So we are on the edge. Just need to have a rough idea of what's going on with this, I think. Mara? Yeah, this is not good ground. Just saying that now for fighting with things. They're just going to crawl over everything and potentially destroy us. But yeah, more giant spiders is the order of the day. Alright, save for snap. And yeah, I guess, therefore, the actual plan here is going to be drop, lock, shotgun. And go with that. Probably the same would apply for here, but I think actually it's reasonable to keep one in an uncertain thing. Ah! The hunter actually has equipment. This is good. That means actually we might get some help on this mission. Again, we would like to capture one of these alive, in truth, but not going to worry too much if it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Again, I should have captured the one that we saw initially. Alright, so one on elevated ground. That should be useful for us. Let's move Pyro up to elevated ground as well. One, but I have a feeling that's the same one. It is. Again, the hunter might have better equipment than us. He seems to have a full shotgun. Alright, move Dylan up. Thing detected. And Steve moves up as well. Okay, spider thing. Oh wait, no stealing our van. That would be entertaining. Don't think they do, but would be entertaining. Yeah, so I'd like to try and catch one of these alive this time, just because we didn't last time. But again, we have to get kind of close to do that. And there were 6 last time, so you know. Be at least aware that there could be some numbers at some point. Make sure that it's the same one. It normally stops if it's a new enemy, but just to be on the safe side. Yeah, we'll move on. Get randomly nugged by something else. That's just hilarious, in all honesty. All right. Dylan, up you go. Oh, it's usefully moving closer to us. We have another civilian over there. Doesn't seem as if there's that many of them, actually. Well, we have the ability to try that. We also know we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces away from doing anything. 1, 2, 4, 6. 32 and 1 shot. Run away! One, two, three. Nope. In your case, you are going to basically be our reaction fire person. I'm amazed we got away with that. Yeah, Karo's wounded, but that'll do. We captured one of them alive. We saved both civilians again. I was expecting more, but capturing one of them is going to be helpful. So Carol and Steve both gain some stat increases, and we have a giant spider. Battle Scarred for Chiral, Cavalier second award for a number of people. So, the gradual improvement of the Xcom forces. Or the Xcom agents, certainly. Strange life form in South Africa. Strange life form. If this is more spiders. But hey. Let's see. So, we do need torches on this one, so let's put the stun stuff away. Okay, but we're not going to actually do this mission, as mentioned, but we are going to at least set up for it. Hawk, and drop that. Put the taste pistol in. Put a flashlight on. Flashlight. I really should use the profiles. Okay, Beretta. And yeah, you're actually fine with that. In all honesty, oh, actually no, we do need torches. I was going to say you're fine, but maybe you would be actually. Maybe you would be, but we're still gonna set up. I'd like to have at least someone with a medical bag, so that's fine. Okay. Let's see what we're up against, and then end the video, I guess. So far, no idea. Except that there's a civilian here. So next time, oh, there's 2 civilians here actually. So next time we'll attempt to save them. Until then.